Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be watching Yaro Shien's How to Be an Adventurer, Episode 12, The Next Battle and Final War. Now, there's a lot of things I want to say, but more importantly, we're just going to jump right in, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at the opening scene, and there's a few things I need to say, because what the hell? Oh god. Yeah, you'll see in a second. Otherwise, you guys know the deal. There's a link below to the original video. Hit it up, and let's get started. So yeah, you can see exactly what I'm talking about now. It's not just that Yaro's out there in public on what looks like a sunny day, I'm assuming California, in black clothing, long-sleeved, and wearing a freaking, is that not an LED? OLED? No, what is that a tube TV on his head, to which I will say, props for sticking to your mascot, but more importantly, you gave the TV dreadlocks, a pirate hat, and an earring on top of the eye patch. The eye patch, okay, sure. The hat, sure. But the dreadlocks and the earring, on top of the fact that you're definitely giving yourself heat stroke. I honestly do not know if I am actually impressed at the dedication to the bit, or absolutely terrified of the dedication to the bit. We'll leave it up to your imagination. Which one? Also, since he posted this, he probably survived the heat stroke he inevitably had. God damn.
The open sea. Sir, this is a lake. Ah!
That's a lake?
The open sea!
They have lakes in California?
This video is sponsored
Pretty sure it's
by
California.
Gamer
I could be wrong.
Subs, with all their now kinds of treasure. And by treasure, I mean anime waifu booty.
I'm listening.
When did we get here? Okay, you're really ruining the vibe. If you don't right your ship, I'm gonna feed you to the shark. Savvy?
Okay, you're really sticking to the puns on this one.
Yeah. With a new pirate waifu cup.
Okay, 1. Ow! 2, I am going to judge his collection.
Yeah.
I think I see a maid saber back there. Yeah, maid saber. Oh, I see a lot of fate. More, I actually have that one right behind me even. Good choice. Saber Lily, Saber in a suit from Fate Zero. Nice. Pretty sure that's Persona 5. Fran, also from Fate Grand Order, but also another anime that I'm not going to mention because I think they actually did her better in Fate. Actually, Fate Grand Order, yeah. I don't see enough, but I'm pretty sure that's a fairy tale reference right behind us. Erza? Maybe. Ooh. The Psychic Eevee evolution, which honestly I do not remember the name of. Okay, yeah, no, his taste is good, but this right here, oh, of course, Miku. Yaro. I know it's the bit, but this is giving me literal anxiety just looking at this and knocking over figures. I'm literally the guy who's like, I don't touch my figures because, 1, I'm a klutz. 2, I will break things. Such as yesterday when I broke one of the models because I was just reaching around. Oh, it snapped off, hit the ground. In that order. Yeah, so this right here is anxiety-inducing.
With a new pirate waifu cup and peach tea flavor, you can enjoy the glory of being an epic anime gamer fan like you were always meant to be. And a pirate! This kind of treasure comes with 100 milligrams of organically sourced caffeine from coffee beans, nootropics
100
to
milligrams,
keep you
that's
from
almost
getting
what my
hiccups,
drink in the morning.
Antioxidants for recuperation after a long night of booty hunting,
but that sounds so good. And waifu. I would definitely bring this to work and not care. My wife might though. Oh yeah,
is that
it's
supposed to be Mr. Krabs or Popeye?
Okay, now I'm gonna kick your ass. No, I'm sorry. So head on over to gamersubs.tv/Shienpai to let them know we sent you, and use the code Shienpai to get 10% off your final order.
Sounds like a very similar other YouTuber.
Let's get into the episode. Yeah.
That was an ad read. I actually enjoyed it. Unironically, just enjoyed the ad read as its own thing. That was actually fun. If I'm right, this is the end of the arc? The war arc? I could be mistaken. How do I remember her name? I remember no one's name and nothing. I remember her name. Why is that? Like this guy. I remember, well, I don't remember him. So I remember hating him, so I like this. In canon, though.
Didn't even give him a chance to attack. Beat him to the punch.
What the hell was all of that?
Murder?
My stylish entrance?
You know Soma called off.
I'd like to point out, just as a side note, the way he hit him right here.
See that?
Let's see. Yeah. Funny thing, if he had hit him just a little nowhere and got the bridge of the nose in that exact angle, it probably would have killed him flat out. Mostly because one of the ways that you can actually do that is by breaking the bone behind the cartilage and forcing it into the brain, which would hit the frontal cortex and essentially lobotomize someone. So the fact that he got hit on the eyes, honestly enough, and the bridge of the nose, with a straight down or downward force, cool little attention to the detail that he didn't die from this. To which I would say, I'm only noticing this because why didn't he get to die? Seriously, don't kill many people in this show, but that's more of a canon complaint than the Abridged. Honestly, the Abridged has a lot more interesting character dynamics, but just... Yeah.
See that? Didn't even give him a chance to attack. Beat him to the punch.
What the hell was all of that?
My stylish entrance?
You know Soma called off all of the troops, right?
Nope.
Do I really need an excuse to punch a pedophile?
Well,
He's not wrong.
no. I guess not. Deal's
He
a
just was
deal,
there
you
watching
tough
all that?
bastard.
Oh yeah. Sure. Time for the blood pact.
Well, somebody was watching Rick and Morty. I'm not even going to joke about it. We know exactly where that's from.
Soma, what are you gonna do with Xanis?
Probably
It's actually a
throw
really
him
cool
to local
tattoo.
police. There was an unconscionable amount of child porn found in India.
Oh my.
Oh, he's aware of it
was
now.
a very sobering experience.
Sorry, I'm just judging myself right now. I've literally known about the show. I've watched the show. I haven't finished the third season, but I'm most of the way. I finished this season, the second season, the first season, and I heard this fourth season announced, and there's movies. And I've watched this show. I have no excuse not to realize, after literal years, that this was a hearth. I literally watched this show for years and could never figure out what her emblem was every time it was on screen. And I only got it now because, like, hey, someone looks like a cup. He's a god of wine. Oh, because it's a hearth. And he said, literal years, and I just got this now. I am judging myself, and I'm judging myself badly. Also, oh, hey, you see the rankings down here in numbers. I literally never thought to pause this before. That would have been helpful if I thought of it ahead of time.
Oh my.
It was a very
Freaking
sobering
hearth.
experience.
God
Which,
damn it, me.
as one could imagine, is a very difficult feeling for me to deal with.
I planted that while I was running around the house.
And I'm going to pretend I never heard that.
I'm actually
Planted that?
quite glad to have you in the familia.
I'm glad I'm no longer bound to the need to viciously guzzle every alcoholic beverage in front of me.
So,
You sure that's a
about
need?
what was
That you-
said at the courtyard.
Oh, I'm telling everyone.
All right, Lily, hear me out. You don't actually have to do that.
Of course. I'm
Blackmail material.
sing my goddess's praises from the rooftops, especially the one time she's been nice to me.
But do you have to, though?
You tell me.
Okay, I just want to take a quick note here. Yaro does a lot of heavy line work when it comes to the edited voice flaps, and honestly, that works well. But I want to give a special shout out to the little bit of eye work they did right here. This is something between that and the eyebrows and the extra additional shading right here. It's actually adding visible worry to the character that wasn't there in the initial shot. Because in canon, this is a much more lighthearted scene. If you take it off, you see she's a lot more relieved. Here, though, with just a few extra details highlighted to make them stand out, or maybe just as a design process, it actually makes her look significantly more worried about the entire noticeable effect here. I like this. I like that they're actually changing the expression, not just the lip flaps to match. And because you're focusing on the lip flaps because they stand out more, you don't just notice this, you just kind of absorb it because people naturally just absorb facial expressions incredibly well. It's actually easier to get facial expressions off a human being or anything that resembles a human. It's why we can personify things and why we'll just see random faces in things, because we're so used to having a automatic instinctual look and see, okay, here's the facial expressions, that we see them in places where it doesn't actually apply. Here, though, because we absorb so much of that automatically and we're focusing on this, we don't even notice that this is not part of the original shot. So it's just really well done, masterfully even.
Hey guys,
I like it.
prepare to laugh your asses off.
Just relax, Hestia. Remember,
Take it out on Belle later.
this is what you wanted.
Is it? Is it really?
So, do you want
I'm not having a drink with you. Not after last time.
Last time?
That poor cow.
I remember that night. Worth a shot. Now, to drown out those images of Zanny's room with shit ton of booze.
You need to learn.
I kind of want to just go and message Yaro after this and ask him, in detail, did you have an idea what horrible, horrible fate the literal god of debauchery, I mean wine, and apparently pedophile followers, wanted to block out his mind with booze? What the hell did Hestia do? Or who? Never mind, I think you just answered the question.
To be a more attentive god, if not at least responsible.
But
When this version of Hestia can honestly make that statement unironically.
You can be a responsible drunk, Soma.
Wow. I never really thought about that.
Do you think?
So.
Never mind, know the answer.
Did I miss anything big while I was gone?
Well, you lads have about a week to prepare for the war game.
Sweet. Crunch time.
Then we got to saving you, and I have to go talk to Hephaestus. Later.
Hey, I was there for that. Fun
You were?
times.
And pretty sure Belle went to go train with Eyes.
Oh yeah, he already. Oh yeah, because he wasn't there the entire time. Yeah.
Wonder how that's going.
Oh yeah. Surprisingly well.
No, I will not.
Sorry, I just love that they left this in because this is one of those moments where you actually see that Bell is improving because he was actually able to deflect a few blows from Eyes. Of course, it's not really as thrown out now as opposed to when you see the anime from her perspective. She's really damn strong, and you don't really get to see it often. You just see her as overwhelmingly powerful. Here, though, they're actually animating it, so I just love that they left it in to show that he's actually improving. Not because he's stronger than her, which is, I mean, eventually he'll probably get there, but I don't think in the manga so far. Although they are setting them up as antagonistic towards each other. But that's not happened yet, I think. Just, I like they left it in. Hell yeah.
Demons run when a good man goes to war.
God damn it, Yarrow. You're quoting Doctor Who right off the bat. Don't do me like that. I just... For anyone who doesn't know, and I'm not sure you can actually see it right now, I have a signed autograph of Pierre Cabaldi because I didn't think to get one of Matt Smith, and my wife apparently is just really good at getting those. She got it after the Christmas episode where he was introduced. That was the thing. She also got it in the same year as the Christmas episode was introduced, so I have no idea how she did that. But yeah, and I got a sonic screwdriver back there, and I might have cosplayed as the Doctor one time to a Techo convention for anime. Why Freya, though? She's not a good person. Oh, because she likes the war aspect because it throws her off. And I know that's the wrong phrase to use with her, but we all know the right one, and I'm not saying that on YouTube. Also, I want to hear that again. Okay, yeah. Where's the line? Do the line.
Demons run when a good man goes to war. Night will fall and
First
drown
season, Matt
the
Smith.
sun.
Season finale.
When a good man goes to war.
Is she going to read out the entire poem? Honestly, if that's the narrative trope for the episode, I'm not complaining. The team assembles and Belle returns. Good choice of music, too. It's wistful, a little sad, and they're in the ruins of their home, so it makes sense. But hopeful because they're getting back together.
Sit, Belle. Good luck. And may the odds be ever in your favor.
No.
Those words do not incite confidence.
They shouldn't.
Fine.
Dear God, there's so many references. Even I get that one. Mockingjay? I think that's the third book in the series, but honestly, I'm pulling a blank on the first one. I think Catching Fire is the second one. Here's the thing. I haven't read that book series. Hunger Games, that's the one. Yeah. Never read it. For some reason, I remember the second and third books, but I have a hard time remembering the first. I don't get that. But even edited in the Three Finger Salute. Never watched the movie, but even I know that. Okay, I feel that's a reference to something, but I'm drawing a blank right now.
The worst will come. This castle will fall from the inside.
We are the powerfulest familia in all the city, fortified by stone walls. How do you suppose it's gonna happen?
That is a very important distinction. They're the most powerful fortified by walls. Also meaning they need additional help. Because there's significantly more familias here who could easily say, what walls? And then also make that a literal statement of fact. I might not like Freya, but I am fully aware that individual members of her familia could do that. And maybe some of Loki's, depending on how strong you interpret them. Sometimes it's weird. Hey, I wonder if I'm going to keep this trope the same.
Guys, I barely made it.
A little boy.
You need to stop talking to that half-elf chick at the guild.
Like the Trojans. Oh no.
Oh my god, I love this. One, damn, I never actually realized how big the city is or how cool Freya's view is from here. Never paused on this before. I never noticed that. That's actually really cool. Two, I love how they're making her visions a more noticeable thing. She's not even hiding. Like, we as the audience know exactly what she's talking about. In canon, it was just obscure enough where you kind of were confused about what's going to happen, and you can understand why no one in, well, the rest of canon would understand what she was talking about and wouldn't listen, because her wording of her prophecies was here, though, it's making all the references that may or may not exist in this world, because some things from Earth do exist, some don't, so there may or may not be a Troy. But just saying, come from within the walls, she says, who's going to do it? A little boy, right as we see him enter, and just from an outside perspective, it makes so much sense. It's overwhelming, but from an internal perspective, that makes no sense. And they immediately just throw Ina, I think it's Ina, I could be mistaken, under the bus, I can't speak today, bus, with her obsession over Belle. Or, to be fair, almost everyone is obsessed over him, so it doesn't really change anything, but still, it's just a great little rewording there. Sorry, I'm just finding so many little details I love about this show.
Friendship dies, and true love lies.
Okay, this is definitely going to be the narrative part. You're just going to quote the entire poem.
And the dark.
Who's going to be River's song at the end?
Rise.
Okay. 50 grand on the Apollo Familia.
Oh, Final Fantasy X, you son of a...
10 grand on Belle. Holy shit, Mord, you finally got cured.
Yeah, you can say I got better. Funny for the guy that got turned into sheep.
No, wait, that's not...
a follower.
A sheep follower. Oh god, he was turned into a sheep. Yeah, that did happen. Also, I said Final Fantasy X. I feel horrible. That's Nier Automata. God damn.
Did you fuck sheep?
No. You ever wonder why
Good music,
we're
though.
here?
Because we're archers. It's our job.
Red vs. Blue reference?
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, is that an archer
But
over
they didn't
there?
actually do it all the way through.
I don't see a bow. She's just standing there, far away, with
menacingly.
some swords, like a fucking doof.
Ah, I thought they were going to do a SpongeBob reference and say menacingly. Hey, look at Archer. Damn! Don't know the music, but I want this song.
We've been breached. Hyakinthos wants 50 of you out there.
Why would he do that?
Why wouldn't he do that?
That logic is airtight. Okay, men, move out!
In canon, that is actually a perfectly good excuse for how dumb some of the people here were. But I'm going to say something weird. The Abridged has made Hyakinthos also, oh, that's how you say his name, much more competent and kind of an interesting character, where before he's literally just here's the crap sack we're going to beat this week. Here, it's like, okay, yeah, I kind of am curious about this character and wish that they could edit him in because I kind of like his perspective. The first episode, I felt weird saying that. The second episode, I was coming to terms with it. Here, sure, let's just go with it. Requiem's did a good job. I want this music. And they're all dead. On the one hand, swords that break, bit of a downside. On the other hand, if someone had like an infinite bag you just grab swords out of, dear God, welded individual powers is bullshit.
How did you breach our impenetrable defenses with
Magic?
those magical weapons?
By using them.
You dare to use those weapons, in which drips the blood of so many of our people? Blasphemy!
Oh yeah, that was a
All's
thing.
fair in love and war? Or something? I mean,
She's not
I'm
good at
fine,
banter.
I guess.
You dare call yourself an elf?
She doesn't.
I'll make you regret your own race!
Oh, considering all the other things, that's not a big one for her in canon. Probably not in the Abridged either. Really? This is the North Star? It fits though, it's literally
Not
the best
all
part.
of you are going to die.
Do we have a problem with that?
No, you're good.
I feel I may have a few extra years in my life otherwise.
He has stage 4 cancer. Take him first.
Dude!
You came out here to fucking die and you know it.
Throwing him under the
What
bus.
do you mean a quarter of our forces are literally pinned to the ground?
I mean, they're pinned to the ground by magic.
Is this literally all I'm going to be doing?
Yeah. To be fair, quarter of the forces is a lot.
Everything and nothing at the exact same time.
Oh, hey, look at that, a Trojan horse. Shocking.
Nice. All according to Keiku.
Kind of feels like you're saying that wrong.
Why must they hurt me so?
Thanks, Lily. You never see...
They go for the Japanese god, and they say it's so horribly wrong when he's watching. So it's not actually just that she's got it wrong, it's that she's literally just teasing him. Intentionally or not, I don't know, but I love that little cutout to him watching. Taka Mikazuchi, right? I might be mistaken. Just, I love it, and just the little... I thought it was going to be a reference to, according to cake. But no, they went for Keiku. I think it's correctly pronounced Kikaku. I could be mistaken. Because I don't speak Japanese. I speak weeb. Badly, mostly because I'm an idiot. But we're going to ignore that part. Just, sorry. I love all the little references there. That's just good.
Me.
I'm an agent of chaos. Thus, you will now refer to me as Agent Chaos.
No.
I'm never gonna call you that.
Good.
Why must you take this from me?
It's stupid.
There's no way. There's no possible
Also, I may or may not
way.
say that.
Even if we were ill prepared, it shouldn't have been that easy for them.
You'd be surprised.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
they're kind of bad.
Attack! Fire!
No, you.
What? No, you? Oh! Yeah. Oh, never mind. That line makes sense now. I forgot that happened.
Call me.
That's not how that works.
Fuck ass.
You cannot be serious.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am serious, all right. And I wouldn't usually say this to a woman in most cases, but I am gonna fuck you up.
Oh, yeah, because this version explicitly gay for Belle.
The exception?
As opposed to canon, which
Oh, you're gay!
is actually for the...
Commander, you
She
can't
just got
stay
that now?
here. Our forces are outnumbered as they
Oh.
outlinked. At this rate, they'll get you.
You're bothering me.
You need to listen to reason.
Foolishness! You see that? You see that nothing is beneath me for the sake of his grace? The lengths I'll go for his victory, or just proving a point!
Oh shit, where are the baddies?
All my life, I have been robbed.
Oh.
Robbed of parents I will never meet. Robbed of the last of my family. Robbed of chances for a better future. And now, again, I am robbed of my home. Respect.
Yep.
Decency. Even if it was set up, it was just to rob me, not only of my goddess, but of me, my agency, for a sick, twisted game. So I will
The Dark
not
Night of the
stop.
Soul moment.
I will watch
Or
this
more
all
reflection.
burn to cinders if I have to. I will continue to refuse to be stolen from. Goddess is my witness. I will watch you pay for your crimes, not just of me, but from everyone you stole it from.
You're fucked up, Commander. We're too late.
What?
Yep. Okay. I think this is actually handled better than canon. Shit. Was it supposed to cut out there? Ah!
Fine.
Okay, that's something again.
You've made your point. Little Bunny destroys a tower and now he's powerful. So what? I'm still standing.
Not
Was
for
that
long.
in your plans? If that's all you got, I don't... Okay, still a little fight left in you, but it won't matter. Everything will move once I break.
Yeah.
My sword? How? How did you become so strong?
Better sword?
How did you cut through our defenses like butter?
Magic.
I demand an explanation, peasant!
What?
I have no grandiose words left for you. No parables about friendship. No more floral speeches of perseverance, skill, tactics, or loyalty. I'm simply too bereft.
Sorry, He goes out of his way to say, I have no more words for you, no more speeches. But he's making a speech to say he's not going to make a speech. And this is literally on the heels of him making a speech to himself about his entire ideals. And technically, while he's not going to lose anything more, it doesn't really sound like a friendship speech. But really, it's the entirety of I'm not going to lose anything else. Also, I have a lot of friends now because they just show that in the earlier sections. And by friends, I mean familia members. So take your pick. Although it's technically for a lot of them, it's more harem. But we're going to ignore that as well. Most of it is in canon. And in this one, Hestia would probably murder anyone who said that. More importantly, just the irony is just dripping right here. But it's said so serious, so deadpan, with that droning background sound. It's not quite music, but I think it's going to build up to it in a second. I want to hear this again. Just think of everything he's saying right here is a direct contradiction to everything that just happened. But it sounds cool.
Guilt.
It's definitely done intentionally.
Loyalty. I'm simply too bereft.
That is so badass.
It is.
I didn't want to do this, but you forced my knife.
Don't you mean your hand?
No.
No! What the hell? Why is there always something getting in the way?
I respect my abuser.
That is a terrible thing to say. I don't want to think.
You may have friends, Belcradle, but that means you'll never know the value of subordinates.
That's stupid.
Wow, lamest move I think I've ever seen.
No, there's worse coming. Lamest yet.
To the rescue.
Destructo disc for the win.
Calling you that.
It's not even edited in. It's literally what happened.
Yep, definitely the lamest move ever.
Still surprised that worked. Was that an edited explosion? Actually, I'm going to take that back a second. I think that... No, I think this might be canon. I'm not entirely sure. Because usually this coloration right here is more of an indicative sign that it's edited in. But it's actually blurring around the edges. I honestly cannot tell if this is an edited in explosion for effect or not. I think it probably is, but I could be very well mistaken about that. I have to go rewatch it to find out. I'm pretty sure it's edited in. Very well done, though.
I wish I took Hestia's advice when I need to blow my load.
Oh, God.
Fine! On my tits! For fuck's sake, guys!
Oh, my fucking me! I'll drink...
I forgot this was televised to more than just Takamika Sushi. And he just said that and they're all listening and she's defending it. That makes it so much better. Oh my God,
to that. All right.
Goddamn Bell.
Have it your way.
Best burn.
I'll finish it with my hands.
Look at you.
You still have the knife, though.
Stand. Badass or not, you're only human. With human limitations.
Then go ahead. Test me.
Have you seen how much humans do in this world? No.
Flunk. And I won't be using just my hands!
Well then, I guess I'll also use my feet!
What the fuck?
He's kind of acrobatic. Good old left hook. Ooh.
Yes! I win! Bell wins! My victory, not your ugly bastard victory! This is a win for the Hestia familia.
Oh! Oh, he dead.
Oh. I think I just killed a man.
Yeah! You think the explosion of the knife would do it, but no.
Apollo, you lost the war game.
Yeah, well, he's not coming back.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Maybe there's still more. I'm sure we skipped over some of the terms and conditions.
I think that you need a nice firm piece of wood slapped across your face.
No,
You might enjoy that.
Disown me if you want. Even tell Zeus. I don't care. Just anything but the...
KO!
Well, guys, we did it.
I thought they were going to do that when I saw the little thing at the top, and then they actually did game from Super Smash. Also, they literally gave her a rusty bat. Can I just appreciate the editing on this? it's actually a really good edit because the bat looks really similar to the side. It looks, honestly, if it wasn't for the small edits of the hand where the line is different than the rest of it, almost every bit of this has the same line thickness as the rest of the entire anime. The only thing different is that right here, you can see there's a bit of editing around the hand and the hair. It's just really well done. Was this from another? Was this actually in here and I missed it? No, this is definitely something they put. Seriously, they just did a great job on that.
We've taken back the pride and dignity of not only Hestia,
but
pride? Each other.
They had dignity?
You killed a man.
No, that is not how we will be remembering this.
I'm both inspired and disturbed with the actions of our fearless leader.
The blood spilled here today will remain on the ground and not on any of our hands.
Phrasing.
Your hands. I will kill you.
Well, like the other guy.
With your bare hands?
Shut up!
Yeah, just make sure he always has a knife in hand. It's safer.
The battle's won, but the child is lost when a good man goes to war.
And the child is the fact that he's no longer a child because he killed someone.
Welcome to the new
I'm surprised they made that line fit.
Hestia Familia.
At least those assholes actually cleaned up the place before they cleared out.
If I find a single smidge of Apollo scuzz, I will burn this place to the ground.
He wouldn't have left anything.
Calling it now. This show, the specific episode ends with this on fire. Calling it now.
He fears the bat. And that's all that matters.
Do I really have to live with you guys?
Yeah. Well, that aside, we need an emblem. It's like a blade with no name. It's bad luck.
You are functionally the only person who believes that.
Well, maybe not the only one.
What?
Not to assume, but that came from between your boobs, didn't it?
Yep.
How?
Magic. Tig anime what?
Absolutely not.
Only one.
God, I cannot seem to pause today.
Between your boobs, didn't it?
Yep.
How?
Tig anime biddies. How? Oh, I get that. Can we pretend I didn't need to pause to see the obvious there?
Observe my art skills.
Oh no.
Absolutely not. What are you, 5? Okay, now you're just painting a target on our backs.
What about this one?
Yes,
what is that?
One is the least terrible one so far. I think that'll do just fine.
I don't know what that is. Ooh. Didn't end with that.
I must thank you
yet.
so much for your aid in the last war game. Your importance cannot be understated.
If it means doing me a favor, then a trade is always in my best interest.
A favor paid in full. As per your request, the magic item you demanded from the heavens.
Hermes, if I wanted just this, you...
I forgot about her. Oh, yeah. Next battle and final war. I thought the next battle was the war game itself. No, apparently final war was the war game, and next battle is this version of Ishtar that somehow makes Fate Grand Order's version look responsible.
You couldn't leave any earlier. I'm also in the market for information.
Well, that depends on what I'm privy to.
You're the messenger god. The one many would not dare to touch.
Oh, you'd be surprised about that.
To all information.
I pride myself on that. People can say and do whatever they want, but I have all their dirty little secrets.
He's about to get screwed over, isn't he?
What has caused Freya to become so active in the past few months?
Oh, come off it, Ishtar. You're not really the type to twist my arm until I talk.
Yes, she is.
You're right. But I'm gonna make you beg for it.
Just throwing out the shout out. And that was episode 12 of How to Be an Adventurer. And I gotta say, I really like this. And somehow they made the speech, the entire poem, or at least the parts they read, of the freaking Demon's Run when a good man goes to war. The poem being read during the final or semi-final episode of Doctor Who, Matt Smith's first season, or series, they call it, whatever. And they made it fit. They didn't read all of it, of course, because if they got to a lot of the other parts, it might not have it. But they had enough of it in there that even got to the child was lost, and child being Belle's innocence. Although technically you could say that was already done, but no, he's actually killed a man. And, well, my earlier hope that Hyacinthos, I can probably butcher his name again, whatever, would stick around is definitely dead. Unless they have Ghost, hi kiddos, just doing stupid lines. But that would just be too much Ghost Nappa at this point, so I don't think they'll do that. That said, from a technical standpoint, I loved a lot of the little shout-outs in here. It feels like it was a scavenger hunt of all the references, and I just love that. But as far as jokes go, best one, by far, the offhand comment Belle made, and then watching everyone in the auditorium react. That was a thing of beauty. Because I completely forgot, even though we saw that this was being, I guess, live cast, because we saw Takumi Kazuchi react earlier to the badly pronounced Japanese phrasing. So it wasn't even a surprise, because they'd shown it was happening. He kept that bit in there, and it foreshadowed the fact that this is being watched. I like this. I really like this. It was well done. It was funny. The music choices were on par. And I'm going to completely pretend I got that Nier Automata music reference completely right off the bat, because I definitely didn't make any mistakes, and I definitely didn't say anything else, and that is exactly what I said immediately. Yep. I am going to hear that one in the comments. I'm very well aware of that. Yeah. So for everyone else, if you haven't already, there's a link below to the original video. It's Yaroshien. You know he did a damn good job. Hit him up. And when you're done, make sure to mark on your calendars July 9th. Now, I'm not saying that I may or may not have done a spicy anime review for Yaroshien, in which I probably consumed more spice in one sitting at a higher Scoville level than it was legally safe to consume, and I may or may not have burned out part of my taste buds for a month or two after that, and then regretted it at an undisclosed period of time later when it was also resolved from another angle. And I'm only going to say that about that. Yeah, I added spice on top of what he already had for the spicy anime review, so I made it more challenging for myself, and I regretted everything I did. That was painful. Yeah. But I'm not saying that's going to happen, but if you happen to look at the schedule he's put up, maybe on 7/9/22, just check it out. Maybe there'll be a video up in it. Maybe I'll record a reaction to it, because I'll watch my own suffering. Yeah. All the same. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.